Welcome to Study Hall class. My name is Generosity, and I am your Charm School Season 2 winner.
And I'm Tuba Duba. And this is Genuine Opinion.
And this is Genuine Opinion, our podcast where we are going to be recapping all of Charm School so that the gay... I used to say that... I said the gays in Louisville, but, like, we just went to an Ally X concert yesterday, and there was, like, some fags in Cincinnati that were, like, oh my god, your generosity.
That bitch did not. She's from Louisville.
Well, no, there was another, there were some other people, yeah. And they were like, so you won something. And I was like, yeah, I did. But either way, this is a recap for anybody that wasn't able to attend Charm School. And so for a quick recap of last week, for those who skipped episodes, last week everybody was assigned into pairs or groups of 3 or 4, and then had to act iconic scenes for movies, TV, and YouTube series and stuff. The runway was Flowers, Tana Boots won the challenge, and Olympia and Salty were the bottom 2, with Salty going home. So, for week 3 of Charm School, we were tasked with doing Thou Shall Be Able to Move with Ease, where we were assigned a style of dance or a genre of dance, and we were to interpret that on stage in our own way, while still making it, like, clear that it's that style of dance. You know, we can't go too off the deep end with creativity. These were drawn out of a bowl at the end of week 2, so it went in order. I think you drew first because you won.
Yeah,
and
which
then
meant nothing.
And then and then it was like Berto, Diana, me, and then just the rest of the cast.
Right, but I mean, it was random. So basically with that, they initially told us that each entertainer was going to get one style of dance, and then there was going to be 2 styles of dance for, how do I say this?
Like, there's going to be 2 styles of dance, like, 2 people are going to be doing the style of dance, and it's going to be a face-off.
Yeah, they made it seem like if you weren't in the top, you were going to automatically be in the bottom.
Which they kind of did that during the critiques. Like, they tried to be, like, one person good, one person bad. But then, like, as it is, like, there were some groups where both people did good, and there was also some groups where both people did on the worst end.
Because me and my other person...
Mercy.
Me and Mercy both did pretty good.
Yeah. So, on to the assignments that we drew out of the bowl. So, there was ballet, which was drawn by Lucy Fur and Diana Beatis. There was Broadway, which was drawn by Jackie Candlesticks and Adam Skywalker. There was TikTok/trend dancing, which was drawn by me and Sharon DeList. There is interpretive dance drawn by Tana Boots and Mercy Kiss. There was Latin dancing, which was actually only drawn by Berto. He did not have to do it. I don't know. I think it's because we had an odd number of people.
But still, like, the gods were against us.
No, I mean, we'll get to the end of these pairings and then we'll talk about it, but, like, the gods were kind of in a lot of these people's favors. And then Burlesque...
Berto got Latin dance.
Burlesque was drawn by DJ and Olympia, and then country line dancing was drawn by Yamaya and Yasmin.
This is crazy.
Off the bat, like, a lot of these, like, honestly, I wouldn't have wanted anything other than TikTok/trend dancing, because that's something you can, like, really camp up and be stupid. And I already did a lot. Like, in my shows to be stupid, I would do, like, a whip and a nay-nay. Like, I've already done the stanky leg on stage.
The whole concept of a TikTok dance is cringy to me.
Yeah.
I'm veer away from it, so I didn't want that.
It's why I
got what I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, you and Mercy getting interpretive dance, I feel like you can play the comedy up in that, and Mercy kind of every time she's on a stage is already kind of an interpretive dance.
Yeah.
So, like, she actually is kind of perfect for that.
There was just so much freedom, you know, like with something like ballet or country, there's a few cue points, like on your toes, or, you know, like there's certain things that you look for with certain style of dance. No one fucking knows what interpretive dance is.
Right, exactly.
So, like, I feel like I could have gone out there and done 17 different types of numbers, and it still would have I feel like I could have made it work and not done fucking Lana Del Rey.
And that's kind of how I felt with TikTok/trend dancing. Like, when I was looking at it from the start, I was like, how many TikTok dances can I do on stage? But then you, like, think of how many things are, like, trend dances, like... we'll get into it later, but I did, like, the single ladies dance. Yeah. Like, the Beyonce single ladies dance. I did,
I mean, yeah, the trendy dances have been going back forever.
Right. I mean, it's literally as far back as, like, pop culture has been going back. So I did, like, struggle a little bit with trying to navigate how to do it as a white person, because a lot of, I mean, I'll just be a lot of like trend dancing is just inherent in Black culture. Like I was looking back, and it's like the like a lot of TikTok dances are like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, like a lot of that stuff.
Even
and then,
before then, there was like the Nene,
the Dougie,
and a Dougie,
right,
and a Soulja Boy.
Yeah,
like,
you have to be very careful with how you go about that. And I really struggled because I was like, I don't know how to go about this, like being funny about it, but also taking. I don't know. I think I was a little bit in my head.
Took the right approach.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I feel like if you had the thought of, should I do this? Then just like, steer to the other way and just stay far away from it.
Yeah, and I did.
Like that's what you did.
I kind of did like. We'll get to it later. We'll get into that later. But I will say there was some that are just like genuinely harder to do than others from my perspective. Like if I got ballet, I probably would have just struggled the whole way because that's so technical.
It is, but I don't know. I've heard the story of Argetha doing ballet, and she like had Champagne and Estelle like doing actual ballet. And, like, I've seen the video, and it was cunt.
Yeah.
Like, it was the same assignment, and I think she was in the top that week for, I think it was Drag Me to Fame. But you could have made it work.
Yeah, but I probably, honestly, maybe not, like, with with what Diana did, I probably would have gone more in that direction. I feel like I could have made it work, but there are just some that are just kind of genuinely harder to do. And also, we didn't get to see this on stage for a reason we'll talk about it in a minute, but country line dancing I feel like would have been very hard to make, like not
alone,
like not doing it on stage, because country line dancing in itself is somewhat easy, but like trying to get into the top that week would have been impossible for me.
I mean, I probably would have brought the tits out again for that and done like some like camo mud girl. Y'all ready for see my dancing routine? I got ketchup, mustard, my titties ready to party.
Shout out ketchup. See, I think there was some people like Berto that like immediately we knew like, oh, he's probably gonna win that week. And then there are some people, or not people, but like some categories where I'm just like, I have no idea how people are going to do it. Like it's just harder to interpret for a challenge like this.
I feel like I knew a lot of people were going to go like so straight forward with it and just do the assignment.
Yeah.
So I felt like I had to take a stupid, like, dumb take on it. And like interpretive dance, like there was Napoleon Dynamite, like that is like a in pop culture that is historically like stupid type of dance.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, I feel like I got pretty lucky with that.
Yeah. So, on to what happened next. I mentioned that we didn't get to see country line dancing on stage, and that is because at separate times between week 2 and week 3, Yamaya Loren and Yasmin Rose quit the competition. Mm-hmm. From what I understand, Yamaya's was because of medical reasons, and Yasmin's was because of mental health reasons. Mm-hmm. I have nothing against either of these divas. They're great. I've talked to them both post-competition.
Both girls in country line dancing and with Y's in their name. That's the crazy.
I know, like Yamaya, Yasmin, both Y's in the name, doing country, like that's crazy.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Yasmin would have kind of slayed it.
I feel like Yasmin could have slayed it.
Yeah.
And I feel like Yamaya could have too.
Honestly.
But so yeah, we send them all the love. We love both of them. And so they did quit the competition. And Bev made a last minute decision to bring back the Salty Sparrow to the competition, who was eliminated last week.
He competed, didn't he?
No, he did not.
He did a country number though, didn't he?
No, that's just him. He just wanted to do a country number. I
think it was a little bit of both.
No, from what I was told from Bev, I mean, maybe I was told
wrong.
Because
I asked him backstage, I was like, "Are you doing it tonight?" He was like, "Yeah, I'll do a country number. I'll do it."
I think he just, I don't know if he was competing.
I think he had the whole Yamaya situation where he was safe automatically.
That's what I think happened. Like, I think he just got brought back, because it was very last minute that he was brought back, because I think Yasmin didn't quit until, like, Monday, Tuesday, and then, Yamaya didn't quit until, like, the day of the competition again. Mm-hmm. So, Salty coming back, like, it was pretty last minute, from what I understand, and so I think they were just like, you can perform this week, you'll just be safe, like, Yamaya was last week.
He did it on theme.
Yeah. So Salty is back into the competition. Yamaya and Yasmin are not competing, and so we are going to move on to the We are going to move on to the actual challenge. And so we are going to start with Lucy Fur, who did ballet. She did like a more serious take on ballet. Like
I think that was her flaw for sure.
I saw her on stage and she was taking it very seriously. And that bitch can move. Like her body can move. It's just, I think with ballet, you really have to either do it technically on like point, or you have to take it into the funny route.
Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like if you didn't have any experience with any of these technical ones, I mean, ballet especially, you should have made it stupid.
Yeah. Which I do applaud her for going for the serious take, and I do think it paid off because, I mean, she did good this week.
Yeah.
And I don't expect Lucy to do like a campy number. She very rarely does that. I would have expected her to do something like this, but that's kind of also the flaw of.
But imagine if she went out there and did a campy number. Though.
Right, like that's what I was about to say. Like I expected her to do it, but also that's the negative. I expected her to do it, and she did what I was expecting. So I think that's probably why she was like all right this week.
This probably goes the same for both of us. Though. They were probably expecting both of us to do stupid shit.
People probably could have called my number from a mile away. Yeah. So on to Diana Beatus, who was also competing in ballet. So she was like a giant inflatable frog in a tutu. And she did a mix with Lump. It's a rock song, and then it like had intercuts of ballet music at points and like frog noises.
This was something. I cannot be entertained if there's an inflatable thing in front of me. My brain shuts off. I'm like, where's the drag?
I think this competition ruined it for me because my dear friend XTC, if you're listening, I love you. You did like an alien number, and I appreciated it then. They were like an inflatable alien doing ET. It was fun then. I saw Diana beat us to it, and
Diana Ray has done it. DJ has done it.
And so I saw
stagers have done it.
I saw Diana do it this week, and like my opinion started to go down a little bit, but I was like, okay, it's fine. And I saw DJ do it the next week for the runway.
Yeah.
Immediately, and now I'm like, no inflatables. I do think it's a very creative idea to come out as a frog doing ballet, but also
I just feel like it would have been so much more effective if she were to the exact same routine she did
dressed as a frog instead of an inflatable frog.
Yeah, either just not even dressed as if she just had like a ballet outfit and did like the routine that she planned, I feel like it would have paid off.
Right, and
it took away from it. To me, it took away from the comedy,
and also it even took away more because of the physicality of it, because she was in a giant inflatable, and from what I saw of the performances, started off
like an inch of space to see.
Started off very strong, and then by the end, I mean, she was drained of all, because I mean that it takes a lot to move, and ballet is a very physically demanding thing. So by the end, she was
you're sweating your ass off.
Sweating her ass off, and then tired out of her mind. So I applaud her for the creativity, but I don't think it fully paid off. Maybe it's just the. I like the idea.
It was far from the worst this week.
Yes, definitely far from the worst.
I expected her to take it there.
I think she really tried to take it there. But I just don't know if it was her night. We'll leave it at that. So on to Adam Skywalker. From what I think I remember, he did
it was like
a genie from Aladdin, like doing like the big because he had Broadway, and so he was doing like that kind of number. I think it's a fun idea because I think that like number is very Broadway-esque with like the trumpets and the like the liveness of it, the brashness of it. I think it's a good idea. I don't think he had the theatricality fully down.
Well, there wasn't much. I mean, I guess I can't say much about the dance itself, but if there wasn't going to be any dancing, there should have been something funny or
some like gags. Because I mean, we'll get to Jackie next, and Jackie like always does the like theatrics on stage. Like they're delivering a show, and like
this is where Jackie had the video, right?
No, that's next week.
Okay.
Jackie was doing like a classic, like they had the top hat and all that. We'll get to Jackie in a minute. But either ways, Adam, I think, just didn't have the theatricality that Broadway was requiring. I think that he could have taken it like 10 steps further.
I don't know how I feel about the costuming choice of this, because he's white, but let's go on to the next one.
So on to Jackie. So Jackie was doing a very like classic Broadway number, like very.
I don't know if I've seen this.
It was like they had a top hat that like revealed to a different top hat.
Mhm.
Like they had like I believe it was like a Broadway kind of suit. They had cane. They had like a chair. Like from what I could see, the videos that I did see, it was pretty incredible. Like I mean, Jackie can bring a show to the stage. Like Jackie brings like props and people and like all that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I'm about to look. I don't know if we got time for that, but
yeah.
So did she have backup dancers for this too?
I believe so, from what I can remember. Either way, I think Jackie had somebody help them, like, with the props on stage, maybe? I can't fully remember.
Because I remember the outfit, and it looked cool. But I guess I couldn't remember exactly what...
The outfit was very cool, the performance, from what I remember. Some people said that Jackie's was their favorite of the night.
Yeah.
And that's, like...
We'll get there, but this was the night that I was the third, and Jackie was fourth.
Yes, which, well, there's some, like, slight debate on that, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But either way, Jackie, from what I can remember, killed it. So on to me, I had TikTok/trend dancing. I did Karma by Britt Smith, which is Karma by JoJo Siwa, but, like, the demo version that got, like, released. I can't even count the amount of, like, trend dances that I did in here. I did, like, I did the Macarena, I did the single ladies dance, I did the
stanky leg was the best part.
I did the apple dance, the Charli XCX apple dance.
That was so fresh too.
Did the whip and the nay stanky leg. I'm trying to think through everything now. Oh, I did the MC Hammer, like the leg thing.
You put your pussy into that mix.
Yeah, that mix was so much. So I did the nastiest stanky leg that Play Louisville has ever seen, and I'm gonna take that claim to my face. It
kind of smelled bad in that room for a bit.
So I like cut. I did like a fake out to the Karma JoJo Siwa dance, and I like had my hand up like this, and then the audio cut out as soon as I was about to go down. I was like, "Oh, that smells!" And then I hit a stanky leg. Like, no, oh my god,
it was so good.
And then at the final chorus, I did finally do the Karma dance, and it was very fun. So yeah, I was very happy with how this went, because especially given some of the behind the scenes drama, this was fairly not last minute, but like my planning was cut short for this. Like I was only planning this after Sunday before the competition instead of like the whole week.
I think that's how most of us were. We hit the gear, like we hit the ground running like later in the week.
Yeah. So I'm very proud of this still. Oh, and I was wearing that Reputation bodysuit that I have.
Did you rip the Jen off of it, or
no? The Jen was still on it.
Okay.
I just, it's branding.
For some reason, I thought it said Rep, and then as soon as it came out of my mouth, I said Jen. Yeah.
It always said Jen. But yeah, I'm very proud of this. I'm very happy with what I did. On to dun dun dun. So we are going to talk about Sharon DeList, what she did for TikTok/trend dancing. She did a Cardi B / Megan Thee Stallion mix that she made herself.
Was it a mix?
She made it.
It was files jumbled together.
So we need to dissect this on multiple layers. For one, you're doing a Cardi B / Megan Thee Stallion mix as a white person. You need to cut out the N-words. And
but the way that she cut out the N-words, like...
So what you're supposed to do in music terms is you're supposed to cut out the acapella of the voice, and you're supposed to leave in the instrumental, so that, there's a flow to it at the very least. And you can go the extra step, and you can, cover the, vocals that are supposed to be there with different words or a reverse or whatever.
It was just silence.
Sharon cut out the instrumental and the acapella, and then left the silence completely there. So, when the N-word was supposed to be there, you could almost hear it. You could tell where it was supposed to be. And she didn't lip sync it.
I feel like the issue with that is, the audience, especially with those as popular songs as those, when the audience is hearing those songs, they're gonna expect, I don't know, people in the audience are hearing the N-word in their head whenever that lyric is going.
Yeah.
And they're looking at a white girl on stage with the N-word in their head. So it's a crazy,
You have to be very, 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 very careful about how you do it if you are going to do it. And I think she tried to be careful, but she was not
careful enough.
You have to have that technical ability to know how to cut it out.
Right.
And if you don't do it. That's a big thing.
Right.
And also on top of that, she didn't do any of the TikTok dances. She did, like, Body by Megan Thee Stallion, but didn't do the dance with that. She did WAP, but didn't do the dance with that. She also did Money by Cardi B, which doesn't have a TikTok dance with it, and didn't do a TikTok dance to, like, match it.
For what I've heard, like, from my peers, is that she just kind of, like, walked out there and performed as what she thought a rapper would perform like. Which I feel like is the issue there.
I've heard Minstrel Show.
Oh, no. Ooh. Sharonda.
Well, so
I'm so sorry.
Even beyond all the other issues that like we could have with it, she didn't do the TikTok dances.
It wasn't entertaining.
So at the very least, she didn't even meet the assignment. Like everybody else met the assignment that they were trying to go for. She didn't even halfway get there.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these shows have to be, entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
People were scared.
I mean, there is a very now Louisville famous reaction image of my drag mom Sydney Hampton in the booths, like hand over her mouth, scared for her life, and Vic Leone also scared for his. I mean, I was sitting backstage because I just wanted to hear how this was going while it was happening, and like one of the like. The bleeps happened where like the instrumental cut out, and then I heard the audience audibly go, "Ugh."
Oh my God.
I have never heard the audience do that. I have seen awful bad, but I've never hered the audience visibly audibly react to it. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to Spare This Girl Her Life. She didn't do good. She did not do the assignment, so on to Tana Boots, and I want you to describe what you did here.
So I was given interpretive dance. So I guess like from where I was coming at earlier, like a lot of things in media, it's just somebody like being silly with their arms and shit and like flopping around for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like this TikTok trend where like they'll have like a video of James Charles or random celebrity walking, and then it'll just be like click, 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 click. So then, that was my inspiration.
They've done that for Drag Race too, where there'll be like Drag Race lip syncs without the music, and then it'll just be like heels clacking on stage, like whenever
and then the bones cracking as
the
they're
bones
bending.
cracking when they dip down the little fart. Yeah.
So that was basically my like concept for this week. So I started out doing like a Lana Del Rey. It was Young and Beautiful. I was like flowing around, like I was like taking it serious, and then the record scratched, and then it was just. You could hear what the noises were being made, but I like recorded everything over it. So I like bent down and you hear it, and then I like whipped my hair and it was like whoosh, whoosh. And then there was some farts in there too. It was just tomfoolery. It was just stupid because I was scared for a dance challenge because I can't take much serious.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I got interpretive so I could just be as dumb as I wanted to be.
I think you and me both kind of felt the same because this was the challenge I was most scared for out of any challenge.
It was early on too.
Any challenge in the whole competition, I was most scared of this one. And then so because I was very afraid that I was going to have to take it seriously and like do it full justice, and neither of us did. And spoiler, placed very well for it.
Right.
So you did incredible. Mercy. I'm going to text Bev real quick to see if I can find out what she did.
It was like a slower song. From what I've heard, it was like she was.
Mercy, like I said, Mercy is an interpretive dance.
It was like a Mercy number. Like Mercy went out there and did a number.
Mercy did a Mercy number, but Mercy's numbers are always interpretive dances.
Yes.
In the best way possible. So I think she easily met the assignment just by being Mercy.
I feel like I saw it for a second. I'm not too sure.
From what I can remember, there was like some floor work in the sense of... I
heard the word mesmerizing.
We heard that a lot for Mercy.
Yeah.
Mesmerizing, which is very much Mercy.
Audience's attention were grabbed. Yeah.
So yeah, Mercy, from what I understood...
it was a serious take, for the most part.
A fairly serious take, but a very Mercy take at that, and Mercy does interpretive very well. So on to Bardo Love. It's Bardo doing a Latin number.
Crazy.
What the fuck else do you want me to say? It's Bardo Love doing a goddamn Latin number on stage.
Well, he had Ophelia as his like dancing partner, and they were practicing like I feel like like the day after.
Oh yeah.
That he got knowing that he had the Latin dance.
Yeah.
I mean, she was backstage on Thursday saying she was sore and shit.
Yeah.
Just from practicing. But I mean, he like picked her up, threw her around.
Yeah. And then I mean, even beyond what he did with Ophelia, he still did a great number.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this is a perfect like example of if you're gonna take it serious, you better know what you're doing.
And Berto knows what
he knew what he was doing with this. So like when he took this serious, it was entertaining.
This is what Berto does.
Right, yeah.
So this is, I mean, it was unbelievably good, especially like
the costuming was great too.
Costuming was great because they both match, and there was like a nice red color scheme going on.
Right.
Because I think he had a rose at some point, which kind of it was all great. Berto, you did fantastic this week.
Berto and Salsa Kobe.
Are you calling Ophelia Salsa Colby?
Just for that number.
On to DJ Valentine. So DJ had burlesque, and DJ did like a Scream inspired number where they had like a rhinestone Scream mask on and a bunch of like they had like the costume on, like the Scream costume.
Yeah, I remember seeing it backstage, but I don't know if I saw any videos of the performance.
I do remember he took off the giant Ghostface robe, and it was like, you know, a black like a DJ Valentine costume, like the, you know, straps.
Was there any more like revealing besides the cloak?
There might have been. It might have been a little bit slower. I can't remember.
Like shorts into a speedo.
Possibly. I from what I have seen, I have only seen like 2 photos, and it's with the robe on and then without the robe on. But either way, I still think it's a fun take, especially for
sure.
Like if you're gonna do burlesque, have a reveal and have it be fun, and it was fun and it was a reveal. I wish maybe, depending on if we're forgetting something or not, I wish there was maybe a little bit more surprise to the reveal, because like obviously if you're coming out wearing a giant black Scream robe, you're gonna take that off and reveal something sexy.
It wasn't.
Burlesque is all about the reveal and also about the surprise.
It's how you reveal it too.
Right.
You gotta make sure you have audience's like attention.
Right.
And, like, I don't know, grab them in so they're like anticipating. Ooh, how fast is she gonna take that glove off? Oh, get it off, take it off.
Burlesque is a true, like, you have to go slow with
it's
it.
Very sensual.
Because you have to make them want the reveal. You can't just throw off the reveal like you're in a drag number.
Right.
Like there's a different art form to it. So I would assume he did that. And at the very least, it's a fun little take on it. And then on to Olympia Gold. I don't know fully what she did. I saw one video of her reveal, and it was kind of the problem that I just described of you threw off the reveal, and then that was it. Like, there wasn't anything beyond that.
She had the big old stripper heels on, and then as she was trying to take off what she revealed, it got caught in her shoes.
Yep.
She fumbled doing that. That's what messed her up for a little bit. Is she was, because I don't think she was used to wearing the big old pleasers.
No, she wears decent size. She's not wearing generosities around,
but I mean, do like any other normal drag queen.
Right, she's not wearing Mercies around either.
Yeah.
The Mercy 10-inch pleasers.
I need some of those.
So from what I saw, there was just like the one reveal, and it was kind of just like she kind of did it just like a drag reveal instead of a burlesque reveal, and then there wasn't really anything else to the number from what I remember.
I needed more sex from both of them. I wanted, like, low-key burlesque was like the second choice I would wanted to get, because I love giving sex. And
I don't know, have you watched Drag Race UK?
Which, the season that's on right now?
Yeah, the season. Do you remember in the talent show what Saki Yu did, the burlesque number, where, like, everything kind of went wrong, where, like, she took off the feather, but it accidentally fell off?
Yeah, I've had the idea of, because I wanted to do a clown burlesque kind of number for a bit, and I had the idea of, like, taking my glove off, keep on going, and the glove just keeps on fucking going.
Yep.
I thought about that.
And she did that in her number,
I know,
where she had a glove that did that. After seeing Violet Chachki after last night, I want a completely different take now, because I was going to do something fun, but Violet Chachki last night had, like, it was like a black, I think maybe velvet, if not, like, velvety material.
It was like a black velvet, like, floor gown.
With, like, gloves and everything, but when you revealed the gloves, it was
the shiniest fabric.
The shiniest fabric under it, and so when it revealed that shiny. I don't know why, I think I've ever seen that before, and if I have, it
might be her tour outfit.
Yeah, not as well done as hers, and now I want to do something like that, where it's just unbelievably sexy.
I mean, I assumed there was some type of boobage reveal, but I mean, I wasn't expecting the lining to have the glitter.
The lining having the glitter was a gag, yeah.
I don't know if y'all want to know what we're talking about. I'm sure it's on. Look up her opening act for Ali X's tour right now.
Yeah, they're both go look at both of them.
Fully crystallized.
But yeah, so I think that the tops of the tops this week were definitely Yumi Birdo. I think that we kind of met the assignment and then went the extra step to like take it to a next level.
Jackie too.
And Jackie did very well from what I've heard too. I just remember Yumi and Birdo the most because I saw the most videos.
I mean, I feel like really what worked for me was just like the unseriousness of it, because if you look back at what I did, I really didn't have much dance itself elements.
Yeah.
But I feel like where I was able to push through was because it was still entertaining.
Yeah.
And like whether it was good dance or if it was stupidity, it was still entertaining.
And that's kind of what it was for me. Like I did a lot of the TikTok dances, but they weren't like polished or anything. They were dumb and stupid, but they were also fun. And I think that's where
it was fun.
That's where you and me both shine in a lot of ways.
And then Berto's was just the cleanest.
Berto's was absolutely the cleanest, which we'll get into like the judging and how it went later on because I have some theories. So yeah, and who did the worst this week? I'm gonna say Olympia, just because from what I saw, the burlesque just wasn't fully burlesquing.
You don't think Sharon did the worst this week?
Well, I was gonna get to that.
Okay.
Olympia's my second worst, but there has not been, in my time in the drag scene at Louisville, there has not been a performance as impactful and powerful as Sharon's performance.
We have a few every few years.
Yeah, I've only been in the scene for like 2 years.
I've just heard the stories of numbers, but yeah, I mean, Sharon definitely had the most guttural reaction from not just like the peers, but also the crowd too.
And also, even beyond everything else, Olympia at least had a reveal, which is burlesque. Sharon didn't have a TikTok dance. Sharon didn't have a trend dance from anything that I saw. And I've asked like multiple people, because I wasn't in the audience, but I asked multiple people if there was a singular TikTok or trend dance in there.
No.
If there was one, it was not obvious enough. So Sharon definitely did the worst this week. If we're going on to like other people besides her, then I would say like probably Olympia, and then probably Diana, sadly. Maybe Adam as well.
Yeah. I would say Adam.
Those three,
then, yeah. So now we're going to go into the runway looks, and this week's runway is denim. So they wanted the outfit to be entirely made highlighting denim, so they didn't want us just to be wearing jeans or anything, like just a jean jacket. If we were going to buy anything off the rack, they wanted us to embellish it, cut it up, re-sew it, just a head-to-toe denim
Make it a drag outfit and make it your drag outfit instead of just something off the rack.
Right.
So we are going to start off with DJ Valentine. And so he's doing like this like biker daddy moment. He has like this jacket on with the sleeves cut off. He has
This is cute.
It's very cute. I love this. Like the leg covers up to there too. Like I feel like we see a lot of DJ's legs, and so for it to be covered up to there, it's actually pretty good. I like it. And the Valentine across the back, I don't know if it's.
I feel like he did that. Yeah.
Because is it
he
Michael?
Bought like the like little letters you could buy to attach onto something, and then he stoned the letters.
Yeah. I mean,
there was a lot of effort and time that went into
this. And there's also spikes on it too, from what I can see.
The only thing I could say, maybe some denim in the gloves and a denim little bandana, but also it went with the theme of like motorcyclists,
right?
So
like
the leather glove and the leather boot.
I'm not mad that there's not denim on those parts, because the parts that are denim are very good, and there's still a lot of denim on the outfit.
Not many people went black denim.
No, I mean that's something we'll probably get on to it on the runway. There's a lot of blue on this runway.
Yeah,
it's kind of the blue. It's more blue than the blue runway from last season. So yeah, well, DJ, you're a solid green apple.
Yes, a green apple.
High green apple, honestly. I don't. It might be my favorite look of this, because I liked his first look, but this is great.
This is honestly, from what I'm thinking, is like his cleanest look.
Yeah, I love this look. I'll give it a green apple. I think we gave his golden apple to the
I did not. I gave him a green apple for the wing look.
That's fair. I think I gave it a golden, but you know what? I'm going to revert that because this is a green apple, but yeah, whatever. So on next to Diana Beatus. So she is wearing some sort of, I think it's not floral corset.
It's like this. It's like a black corset, but it's like iridescent. That's not a denim corset at all.
No, there's like patterns on there.
Is it denim?
No, it's not denim. There's not denim on that corset.
So it's like one of those corsets that has like the brassiere attached to it.
Yep.
And then it's not a bad corset, but
and then she's wearing just plain jean shorts with it, and then
ripped a pair of jeans up and put them on her arms.
Yeah, I love the hair. Don't talk trash. Lyra made this wig.
I like the hair too. It's
there we go. Yeah, I get the kind of vibe that she's going for of like kind of Dolly Parton country girl-esque, but the rest of the
where's the fringe if you're going that route,
or like the rhinestones, because Dolly's a rhinestone girl. We can't.
And then the pads are like 3 feet apart, and like one's like up her waist and the other's like down.
That might be the photo, but maybe not. I don't know. Either way, I think this needs a lot of TLC, because this is.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I wouldn't like if I saw this. I wouldn't be like, oh, this is a denim themed outfit.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't know what I would have picked. Like if
I would have thought she's coming out into doing like a Dolly number or just some type of country number.
Oh, those heels are nasty.
Those criminal.
This is
a red apple for sure.
Red or rotted? It might be.
Ooh,
that's the.
The lack of embellishing and like. I know we're all busy, but I mean, I was up till like 3 a.m. stoning, painting shit. So.
And she's also very busy outside of this. Like, I mean, she went through the season in terms of like her job and just life in general. But like I said we have to call the kettle black. That's not the phrase.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody that told me that it is.
While she's going to find that, I'm gonna go ahead and announce that this is a rotten apple. I love you, Diana.
I love you so much, Diana. You are amazing drag artist, and I've seen a lot of amazing drag. This does not live up to the amazing drag that I have seen from you, and so I will personally give it a very low red apple. I don't think she doesn't look rotten. You can call a spade a spade. That's
okay.
That's the phrase. That's that T Diva phase.
I don't think she looks rotten. I just think the outfit is rotten.
Right, but I kind of reserve the rotten apple for people that look rotted. Like she doesn't look awful in this photo.
A spade.
So on to Sharonda List. So she's wearing this like.
Girl.
I mean, I don't know how to describe the outfit.
Safety pins.
Yeah. Safety pin. Like denim color blocking quote. A ton of rhinestones.
She was going with this. I really do. I'm a big fan of like the safety pin attached.
I love like denims and safety pins is a very classic.
I just
combo.
think the choice of the denim was kind of interesting. Like the pants / shorts, it was like the most old lady like church cafeteria lady.
I mean, I'm pretty sure my grandma Phyllis in Florida has these shorts, and she's going to bingo later in the years.
And then if you're gonna attach by a safety pin, I want like 27 safety pins.
Yeah, because I mean, you can kind of see there's like one safety, maybe two. And I will also say, in the photo that we are using for reference, she is holding that top over her.
It's like a jacket that she distressed.
The problem with this is, so I will spill the tea on this backstage. So backstage, when we're getting ready, they tell us like when we are supposed to be lined up. They'll be like, "Oh, when Bev is on stage, that's when you need to start getting lined up," because they're pretty like spot on about it. And so they told us like when Bev goes on stage, you guys need to be lined up. So get ready before that. And so Bev goes on. Bev is like in the last part of her number and like about to get off stage, and I look behind me. Sharon doesn't have like a wig on. She doesn't have any part of her outfit on. She just has pads. And I go, Sharon, we're supposed to be like lined up right now. And she's like, no, I have time. And then like I go get lined up because I'm done. And I look behind me, and there's like 7 people helping her get safety pinned into this outfit.
Oh no!
Like last minute, because it's a safety pin outfit. Like it
wasn't already pieced together.
I think the top, some part of the top.
I'm sure things with the lack of safety pins, I'm sure a lot of it kind of popped.
Right. So, I mean, I saw like 7 people behind me trying to help her get into this outfit.
Like I remember seeing the like Tasmanian devil tornado around her too.
Yeah. And then on top of that, when she got on the runway, as soon as she got on the runway, she had some sort of top under the jacket, I think, and it completely like did not work.
So the whole time she had to hold it?
She had to hold it, so because Play has a no nipple rule if you are female presenting. And so nipples were out. Yeah.
I mean, the ambition and the vision for this, I applaud. I think if she spent some more time on it and kind of cleaned it up a little bit, you didn't use the grandma pants, it would have been cute.
Yeah.
I love stoned denim. And I like the stonework she did on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stones.
Time on it.
Yeah,
the stones look great.
It's kind of like her number where it's like you need the technical execution at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like you need to have those like.
If you're going
touches.
to be that ambitious with something, you need to be able to. You need to know that you can,
pull it off.
Yeah.
Right. And so
And this wig is like a war crime.
I didn't hate the wig. It's different for her.
I gotta give this another celebrity comparison. Lady Gaga in the fucking Disease music video, freaking banging her head in the wall. It's gonna always be Lady Gaga.
So this is a red apple for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I applaud.
Dare I say rotten?
It is not rotten. No.
There's embellishment. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's
her number's a rotten apple. This is a red apple.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
It's just not where we would want it to be. So on next to Olympia, she's wearing like a denim 2-piece, tons of rhinostones,
This is cute.
And she has like giant fringe on those gloves. And I actually really like this hair too.
I love the hair. That's Jordy. That's Jordy's outfit. I think she sold it to China. China gave it to Lily, and then Lily gave it to Olympia.
Yeah.
The traveling. What's sisters?
Traveling sisterhood of the panties or something.
Jean.
What's that thing? The traveling panties.
Is it the jeans?
Sisterhood of traveling pants.
Sisterhood of the traveling pants.
Yeah.
Why did I think it was panties?
Sisterhood of the traveling panties.
Sisterhood of the traveling panties.
That's the porno version of that movie. But
so Olympia looks great. Like,
see, this is what I mean with like the right choice of like denim, because like with the gloves, like they're tight, they're not loose, they're not like flapping around.
And that skirt is pretty tight on her as well. The top looks
a dress.
good.
It's a mini dress.
Oh, and I think she has a denim like bow in her hair.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that before.
But the gloves have like pieces of fringe coming down.
And they have tons of fringe because like there's some fringe that like there's like 5 strips on it and they call it fringe.
There's like 25, 30
that's a car
pieces
wash,
on each.
mama.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like this.
It's a green apple for sure.
Green apple for sure. Only thing I maybe would have changed is the shoes. I like the cowboy vibe that they're going for. I don't know if like that.
Maybe if there was more like.
Maybe if they were blue with stones on them, then I think
yeah.
I think just
feel
the
like
plain...
if it was way more stoned and it would give the shininess
right.
of how the boot gave.
The boot is just too silver for the outfit that she has on.
Right.
But either way, this is the Green Apple Olympia.
Sure.
You looked great on this.
From
what I do understand though, I think that they said something on the judges panel about she had to adjust her wig when she got on stage.
Please. Come on. She had to adjust her wig when other bitches have to adjust the outfit, like,
or don't wear wigs.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think, she looks good, so I'm not,
She looks great.
On next to Adam Skywalker,
So, the assignment was told for us to not wear jeans. It was in, like, in the packet, it was, like, in capitals, do not wear jeans. So Adam's wearing jeans.
And a
they're stoned
jean t-shirt.
Yeah,
they are stoned.
It's not t-shirts.
There's a cool like not effect to them, but they almost look cell shaded.
They're the jeans. Ooh, okay. Let me not say
that. The one thing I will say is that the pants are like well rhinestone.
Yeah.
The top is not.
Stonework on it. Yeah, the top.
The top, there's like some rainbow rhinestones, I think, around the pockets, but that's it. And then
shoes
like,
are cute.
Because like the whole assignment was that like, embellish the pants, but you can't just wear like a denim shirt that you can get on Walmart.
Right.
Add 5 stones to it, and then like you have to match the elements too.
And then there's like no makeup.
Yeah.
At all.
I think there was he had a jacket on maybe that was denim, but it's not, it wasn't saving.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's not great. I will give it a red apple. Yeah.
Red apple. Broad apple. Next.
On next to Lucy Fur.
This is pussy.
This is pussy. Is it a little bit simple? Yeah, but this is. I mean, so she's wearing like literally just 2 blocks on her body that just say Lucy Fur, and it's all denim. She's wearing
the little squares are denim. What are those called? The boyettes, the like little circles. What are those called on the outside?
Oh my gosh, it's like on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember.
But she installed the little metal pieces that like lace goes into.
Yeah, and it's like chains like hanging around.
She made the chains.
And she does have like denim gloves, and I believe she had some denim on her legs as well. Mm-hmm. Can't see it in the photo.
This is really cute. And the hair's gorgeous with this. Her makeup looks good.
Yeah, and she has some photos on her Instagram that are, oh my god, and unbelievable.
Waist is the size of like my ankle.
Yeah. Yeah, is the outfit maybe a little bit like too, like maybe not enough? Not enough denim. No, I don't know.
So like slutty and simple that it's pussy though.
Yes, that's what like. It's kind of like not the Valentina like Madonna moment where it's just like 2 black bars over your body.
Yeah.
Like the moment itself is cute. This is a very high green apple. This is great. And here's what I'm saying, because I said about Salty last week. If you're gonna do letters on a stage, you need to make that shit readable from the back wall.
Each letter is the size of my hand.
Yeah, this is readable from like the bathroom at play.
For sure. And it's her name. It's branding.
I love name branding. I love name. I mean, I literally did it this week with the Jen outfit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is great. I give this a green apple.
For sure.
Good job, Lucy. On next to Berto Love, he's doing like this denim cowboy moment. There is like tons of denim fringe on this outfit. There's like handkerchiefs. I really like this, and it is rhinestoned incredibly well too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This is very cute. This is a similar outfit to what Berto has worn.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the hat was a little bit bigger, but the like performacality. What's the word? I don't know. The way this moved and the way he walked around, the fringe all sparkled.
I was just about to
get
up
the room when he walked in.
Like I said it the first week of like I love it when a Berto outfit has movement because he can really move on a stage and he works the movement on an outfit. And this outfit has so much of that fringe. Like I saw a video of this outfit on stage and he was just like twirling and twirling and twirling. And he knows how to sell these outfits with a lot of movement.
Right.
Yeah, this is incredible.
I think the only critique I would have is this is like a performance outfit, not as much as a runway outfit.
That's fair.
It's still a green apple. It's a green apple.
It's a very high green apple. I was contemplating giving it a golden apple.
No.
Oh wait, no, we gave a golden apple to his first look. Yeah,
people can get more than one.
Oh, I mean, we're giving Mercy like back to back.
This was not his best. His best was still that Puerto Rico one.
Yeah, I really like this though. This is a very high green apple for me. I love this. And Berto, you look great. On next to Jackie Candles.
This picture is goofy.
Well, because they were selling the way I described it. So they're wearing like what I would describe as a like fairly basic like denim, like I'm going to Coachella kind of outfit. But Jackie sold it like they were an alien, like trying to move in a human skin suit. Like they were moving on stage like a fucking clown.
Yeah. This is like, I feel like where Sharon's mind was going, and. Like, with, like, the distressing and turning different... I mean, like, the waistband of 2 different... A waistband is her bra, and then a waistband is her corset. And, like, I don't know. Like, she used the right choices of types of denim. And I don't know. I just feel like this worked a little bit better. This is where kind of Sharon was trying to go, in my eyes.
I don't fully see that. I don't know. I love you, Jackie, and I'm pretty much going to praise every outfit that you have after this, too, because Jackie has a run of, like, crazy outfits. Yeah.
The shoes match, too, though.
The shoes match, too. Like, everything matches on the outfit. This just isn't, like... I forgot about this look. And for Jackie, like, I remember almost everything that Jackie does, because Jackie goes wild with stuff, and Jackie...
I don't hate it, though.
I don't hate it. It's just...
My only issue really is the makeup.
Yeah.
The makeup doesn't match.
Yeah.
The makeup's like the makeup's not bad. It's just kooky, and this outfit's very like Texas girl going to the Beyonce concert.
Yeah, I think that I don't know. It's just not. It's not a red apple. Jackie looks great. It's a green apple. It is just not my, like, I forgot about this outfit for a while.
It's a green apple.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave it at a green apple because Jackie does look good and this is a fun outfit. On to Mercy Kiss.
Yes.
Y'all, I'm going to put this dog down that I'm holding. Hold on. Go to the ground. Y'all.
This is crazy. The picture that we're looking at does not go
to Mercy's Instagram. Go look at these photos that Mercy got of this. So Mercy made this whole outfit herself.
Can we talk about how busy in a good way, Mercy's Instagram is?
Oh yeah.
I had to scroll back.
Yeah.
A few swipes to find this denim look that was maybe 2 months. Like, what was it? 2 months ago?
If that, yeah.
That's so pussy. Like,
we need to describe the outfit. So Mercy is wearing this, like, what I can describe as, like, denim dress with, like, a distressed denim, like, sleeves, and there's, like, denim stars in different colors all over the middle.
The details in this.
The details in this are insane.
The way she distressed it, the way on the side of the skirt, she laced it up with those metal things. We need to look at what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything's cut and placed. Like, everything matches. There's little stars of denim cut out, sewed onto this as well.
And, like, the legs match the, like, denim that's coming out of the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so, it's, like, so, like...
Oh, the freaking leg waistband that's wrapped up, and it looks like a strap. Oh.
Everything about this outfit, this is perfection.
The bow.
And there's a bow. There's a bow.
A denim bow on the back of the head. And then the little pieces of denim come down the back of the neck. And then the makeup's blue too. Pussy.
Everything about this outfit is perfection.
Yeah, the bow has the freaking
the stars.
The stars and the, what's it called?
The tag of the pants.
Yes,
like
the Levi, like, big old brown stamp thing. Yeah.
There is so many details to this that we can barely even describe it.
Go to Mercy's
this
Instagram.
Is punk, goth, rock, grunge, fashion. Everything about this outfit is perfection. I can see this on a runway, and it would be my favorite outfit of the runway.
Golden apple.
Down. I think this is still my favorite Mercy look of the season because it's my favorite Mercy look ever. And that's a hard thing to say because Mercy is a fashion girl. So you guys know when I say that this is my favorite look, that this is...
This is amazing. I mean, yeah. And I feel like, I don't know, I've heard a few people have made comments about Mercy not wearing a wig. And I feel like the way that Mercy does their drag is... If your hair matches, no wig is in mind. Like she's planning these outfits with her natural hair as is, and it goes with the costume, and I don't know. I think it blends perfectly. And also, the haircut's punk. It's kind of... You
also got to do stuff to it. Like, if you're gonna wear no hair, you have to have something on
You
the
better
head.
have a kooky-ass haircut.
Mercy, kooky-ass haircut, and you have, like, accessorize. Like, Mercy last week had the little, like, plants growing out of the head.
Yeah.
Like, this week, Mercy has a bow on. Like, Mercy usually has something going on up there. So, I just feel
like the no wig matches a lot of Mercy's drag, too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't know. There's some people where I'm like, girl, put a fucking wig on. Dude.
Yeah.
But if you got a nice haircut and her hair's dyed black, there's no roots ever showing. Yeah. Golden apple, we love you, Mercy.
Golden apple, Mercy, you fucking killed this. You're insane. I had watched her make this in my house, and I was like, I'm gonna die. So on next.
Oh! Oh! Nah, that's mean.
Salty Sparrow. Listen, he was not competing this week. He was the last minute addition. I'm not going to say too much
this Windsor top. Girl,
it's a denim? I can't. I think
it's a denim top. It's like stoned.
And he is wearing just like regular denim pants, but from what I understand, he did tie-dye. They're like nicely tie-dyed, and he tie-dyed them himself.
Oh, so that's cool. Okay.
That's why I love these pants. These pants are so cute, especially for tie-dyeing them himself.
Is it drag?
It's a red apple.
Yeah. But is it, like, you know what I mean, though? Like, I would wear a pair of tie-dyed jeans to a show.
Here's the thing. No. If these tie-dyed pants, if the same tie-dye was on the top...
And had, like, sleeves with it, and...
that'd be a different story. Yeah. It's just that the pants aren't with the rest of that, because everything on the outfit is kind of mismatched. So Red Apple, we're gonna leave you alone.
Yes.
Salty, you're
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah. On next to Tuba Boop.
Tuba.
She is wearing this.
Okay.
You describe it.
It's like this
pussy
floor length like denim gown. The denim already itself in the gown was like kind of had this pieced together look. Obviously I knew I couldn't just wear a denim gown, so I bleached it. It was like a dark blue. I bleached it to be.
I wish that was a dark blue.
Yeah, that was. I had to sit that bitch in bleach for hours.
Yeah.
And it was like it's like kind of dry and crunchy now. The fabric is. But I have a friend that she does art. And I knew if she's done like barbed wire type and like ink splatter type of art before. And we were gonna do something more like ink blotty. And then it transferred into a barbed wire heart in my midsection. But we just worried with the way the corset would bend and everything. So we ended up just going with the barbed wire wrapped around. It's so pussy. I love this.
So pussy. I mean, I was kind of talking about Mercy. Mercy's would be on a runway, like a high fashion runway. This would be on a runway too. Like with the like.
This is just very dry. I feel like.
I think what puts it over for me is the purling that you had on your face and the chains along the rest of the outfit.
Also, I had my sister who handmade this like face chain piece, and there's like all these itty tiny pieces of fringe that she hand installed. Each piece of fringe. Go to my Instagram and look at it if you want to look and see how detailed this face piece is. Also backstage, she was putting this wire wrapped around me. I connected it to my wrist, so I had this like it's not wire, it's more of the black chains. I had it all connected to my wrist, and it was wrapped around my waist. I wish I had more chains because it was kind of giving like Witch on Fire because there's fire on the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. It's almost
crazy,
like it's almost like an avant-garde take of a witch being burned at the stake.
Yeah.
Which it's so cool.
Ooh, I should do this and like paint my like hands like black and like I've been burned and shit. And maybe put some ash on the top of the dress.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is crazy. I love this. This is so good.
I wish it was a little bit longer.
Like 2 inches longer.
Yeah, but also I was wearing pleasers with this at this time, and if I wear them with like a shoe to like a low, it's still up like a 5-inch pump, but the pleasers are a 5-inch plus the platform.
This is fantastic. Yeah. This is a very high green apple for me. I don't know if it's my golden apple for you.
Wow, you give Mercy 2 golden apples, and I can't even get one.
This is so close to being a golden apple, but I also know you're gonna get plenty of gold apples later.
That's true.
So this is a very high green apple.
Oh, also to mention, Lyra did this wig as well for this runway.
Love this wig.
And the wig, like the red maroon colors that is in the flames in the bottom, it matched it perfectly. A lot of work went into this dress. I stoned the barbed wire, stoned the flames. This is really cool.
It shows. This is incredible. Like I it's just I don't know what it is about this outfit that's calming. I don't know why when I look at this outfit, like some of the other outfits, I feel like maybe it's your presence in the outfit. Because I feel like when you were just like walking around in this outfit,
even
maybe
like
not
calming. Recently?
Like maybe not calming is the word, but like not soothing even. But like you just exuded just a confidence there. Like other people were like going out of their way to sell it. Boo boo boo. You were just going on stage. Walking around. It's giving Lilith from Drag Race UK. Like, that calm confidence, that, like, soothing, I don't have to say or do anything crazy. I'm just gonna go on stage and serve cunt.
Thank you.
That's what it gets. This is giving
There's a video of me walking in and some more behind the scenes on my friend Liz's Instagram page. I don't know their exact at, but in my post, you'll see her tagged, and it shows a lot of stuff on it. So go follow her as well.
This is a very high green apple. This is great.
On
next to me. So
this is so cute. You were the only one that like did a color scheme that wasn't just like the plain blue.
Yeah, which was my plan because I knew from the start of doing a denim runway, I knew that everybody was going to be going either blues and blacks. Like that was I knew like maybe 1 or 2 people maybe would have gone pink, which I was kind of expecting. But I knew most people were going to be going blue and black. So I was like, how can I go as different as possible while still being denim? And so I'm doing this giant like rainbow color block.
Giant? What?
I don't know why I meant giant. I'm doing this.
You're in a 2-piece set.
So I'm doing this like I think I meant bold, like something like that.
Yes.
Like a very bold, like striking rainbow color blocking pants, and so I made this outfit. It's like 2 pairs of pants that I made into a skirt and a top, and then I used the legs on both the pants as arm warmers and leg warmers, and then I like do
Was this 1 pair or 2?
2.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, and then even in the hair, I had a little strip of the pants on around the ponytail, which Lyra's been getting us through this competition. Lyra made this wig as well.
I was like, whenever I first looked at this, I wasn't gonna interrupt you, but I was like, Lyra on the runway,
Lyra got us through some shit this week. But it's rhinestoned as well. I'm very happy with how this outfit came out.
This is a very good green apple.
Yeah, this is a very high green apple. I'm very happy, and I'm very happy I stood out this week because I think somebody said it like this was a breath of fresh air because there was just so much.
Were you at the end of the lineup that week?
No, I mean, but like they called me up
just looking up,
because I remember I saw a shot of like everybody else on stage, and it's like. Blue, black, blue, black, and then
besides my
rainbow.
Yeah, besides my flames.
Your flames was. I don't think anybody else did anything besides like DJ.
But I mean, like other runways, like if I'm just scrolling through this right now, it's the top 4 divas that really are sticking out. Because Mercy's got that black with a stark, like different colored denim stars. I have the flames. You have the colorful, and then Lucy's got the big letters.
Yeah.
So, because like. Just scrolling through, those are the 4 miles to go to.
And I do also want to give credit to Berto, Olympia, and DJ because they really also did turn it out this week, in my opinion. This was a great runway, in my opinion. This was a good runway.
I wasn't excited about this runway initially.
Yeah, well, I thought it was just going to be a lot of like
country boy, I love you.
I also think because the judges' critiques from the previous week were like more rhinestones. This needs rhinestones. So everybody went in on the rhinestones this week. Like every outfit.
Several people thought they did.
Everybody on stage had rhinestones, which was not something that we could have said about the previous week.
So
I think that a lot of people went in on the rhinestoning. I think Lucy was like the only one that didn't do any rhinestones.
She didn't need it.
She didn't need it. So yeah, I think the top 4, but a lot of people did great. And so after the runways, the judges get to our critiques, and the guest judges for this week were Salem Witch Trials and Champagne, 2 icons.
Dance powerhouses.
They are both like icons, and I love them both so much. I saw Salem for the first time perform last season at Charm School, and immediately I was like, she's
a sweetheart. Like so nice. Like me and her have only had like passerby type of conversations. We did a burlesque in the summer of this last year, and she just like out of nowhere walked up to me and was like, "You're really entertaining. I hope you know that." I don't know. I really enjoyed that moment with her because I look up to her a lot, and it was cool seeing somebody that I look up to like applaud me.
Yeah. She's very nice to me. I don't think we've had any like direct interactions besides like Facebook or Twitter or something. But she's been very nice to me. Same with Champagne. Champagne is great, and we've had some funny like Instagram DMs.
Champagne's a goober.
Yeah,
she's both of them are the best to be judged. I mean, Estelle's already on the panel as well.
Right. Yeah.
So we had like the 3 dancing queens of Louisville already on. We already had like the 3 dancing divas already on like the panel tonight, so I feel like all the judges' critiques were pretty fair.
Yeah, they did do like a weird thing where like they picked one person that they thought was in the top and one person that they thought was in the bottom.
Yeah,
which I thought that was going to determine who the tops and the bottoms were, but then there was like some of the judges calling out the same person twice.
Yeah,
and then like the same. Yeah, so it was
like I think Jackie, for instance, I think.
Jackie got nobody. Lucy got called out, I think, 2 or 3 times, and then Jackie...
Yeah, Lucy thought she was going to be in the bottom.
Yeah, because Lucy got called out, like, by 2 of the judges for being one of the worst of the week, and Lucy ended up being safe, so...
Right.
It was a little bit of a hodgepodge, but most people got critiques, and then, I mean, also, we do get paper critiques after...
And that's where the scoring at the end of the night kind of went from, for the most part.
Yeah, so either way, we mostly got critiques, and I think that was a good moment, so...
So the tops of the week were me, Berto, and Jen, and then there was some discussion about DJ or Jackie being in the top 4. That's up for debate. From what we've heard backstage was that
Jackie was top 4, but then there was also some like mild drama with like people getting dressed by other people and getting help.
Yeah. So this week, I think Olympia got her eyes worked on a little bit.
And Jordy was helping her wig backstage,
yeah,
too.
So she was getting help, and then they were seeing me getting put into the chains by my sister. There was and then Jackie was getting help as well. So when the critiques happened, they were like, if anything happens tonight, with your score, know that took into effect. That's what they said.
And I will say, from our perspective, I'm not like, trashing anybody, because it's just something you learn by like doing something like this. But we only had one person that was helping dress and run backstage manager, which was Jessica. And so she was having to help people get dressed into their outfits, and also making sure people were getting to the stage.
Right.
And that's
people have their props, people have their things that they
and
needed.
Especially on a week like Denim, where a lot of the outfits are probably not just like a zip me up and go.
Right.
Like, a lot of people are going to need like dress. Like, it's too much for one person.
On my end, there was miscommunication. If you had any backup dancers, you could have them backstage before you go out. But yeah. I for some reason thought, I don't know if it said that verbatim, I thought that if I could bring anybody backstage 15 minutes before. So I had her helping me to get into my runway right before. I mean, it really didn't affect me. I was still like, what was I? I was third place.
Yeah, you were third place, and also I still think me and Berto.
Yeah,
but
which I really don't think it really had much to do with the.
Yeah, I think the only thing that it really changed was that Jackie was like some. So
what they said backstage, because me and Jackie went and talked, and they told Jackie, the only reason you weren't up there was because Tana's, like, basically it was between me and Jackie, and they were like, well, Tana's runway was better, so Tana was the third.
But then on the actual stage, they called DJ as being a top.
Yeah.
But then in the recap video that Bev posted, Jackie was listed as top 4. So it's all up for debate.
Yeah.
What we're gonna say is that either way they would have called that out, and then me, Tana, and Berto were top 3.
Yeah, we were still the top.
That was definite. So I think that's like totally. I think based on how the night went, I agree. Like, our runways were pretty good, and our performances were some of the best.
Yep.
And then the bottom placements of the night were Diana Beatus, Olympia Gold, Sharonda Liss, and Adam Skywalker. Again,
all the people we named.
Yeah, I agree with the judging.
I mean, I don't think Olympia did terrible. It was just like her little slip ups. I think a lot of her definitely being in the top 2, I feel like was because of the whole getting your makeup done thing.
You mean the bottom 2?
Yeah, the bottom 2.
I think I could have seen her in the bottom 2 over Diana and Adam.
No. It should have been Adam and Sharon, for sure.
That's fair. I think
Diana had a story from beginning to end. It was like it was a routine. Like, she knew what she was doing. Olympia had a plan as well. Sharon and Adam walked out there and just did what they do. They did a number. There was no planning with either of theirs. They should have been, in my opinion, them two should have been in the bottom.
That's fair. I could have seen either Olympia or Adam in the bottom. I probably could have seen Adam in the bottom over Olympia, but I also understand, like, she didn't.
Yeah.
Like, her reveal didn't even.
There was a little bit of Mother Goosen.
Yeah.
Where it was like, felt like we were being punished for certain things, but I mean, we put ourselves in that situation to begin with, so that's fair.
So after the judges deliberate, they decide that Berto was the winner of the challenge and Generosity.
Yep.
It's a double win. They couldn't decide. My theory is actually, because I think the judges were like completely split. Because like some of the judges, I feel like were looking for that polish that Berto had, but then some of the judges were looking for that like fun and like stupid energy that I have. I don't know which judges. But I can see it completely being like that, of like 2 or 3 judges, because it was 6 judges. So I think like 3 judges were like, oh, we love Jen for how stupid she is. And then 3 judges being like, oh, we love Berto for how polished this was.
Right, yeah.
And I think it's completely deserved.
Because I feel like most of the nights they would at the end be like, who do you want to be the winner? Who do you want to be the winner?
Right,
and like for the most part, it was like a clear, like, 4 versus 2 or 5 versus 1 type of deal.
I think that tonight it was like we had 2 polar opposite levels of what you would want out of the performance.
I mean, when I think back at this night, it was you two that I would say that had the best numbers.
Yeah.
Mine stuck out because it was stupid. I think, personally, I just think you and Berto put the most effort
I would agree.
Routines.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. I think we both did great on different levels this week.
And then me and Jackie were right there with the effort level.
Yep, completely deserve a double win. Yeah. I'm very happy with this, and Berto, you should be very happy.
Y'all should have not had to split that money.
Oh yeah, they did. They had us split the winning money.
That's
and so
crazy. Who got the less amount?
Me? No, it was just down the middle because it's 70, right?
So 35.
35.
Oh,
So
it was
So this is a funny statistic. By the end
75.
By the end of the season,
those few dollars don't matter.
By the end of the season, the top 4, like before the finale, you had like $300 in winning, or like $250, somewhere around there. You had a shit ton of money. Like Lucy had a little bit because she won 2 challenges. Yeah. I had a grand total of 35, and then Mercy had a grand total of $0. Hey. So, and then after the winners, they decide that Adam Skywalker and Diana Beatus are safe, so that makes Sharonda and Olympia the bottom 2. And they lip sync to Hallucinate by Dua Lipa.
This was hard to watch.
I was so excited for this song because I love Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. It's one of my favorite albums, and I love
What's her name? Dua Lipa.
I love this song so much, and they both kind of went for it. Like
Olympia 8.
There was too many tricks. Because because it was also like they basically did nothing during the verses, and then when the chorus hit, like cartwheel, split, cartwheel, and then when the chorus was over, they just went back to nothing.
Sharon wasn't doing tricks.
No, she was. She was doing her like cartwheels, backflips, back rolls.
No. Well, no.
This is the kind of definite of like a hot mess lip sync. Like it was just
like Olympia
too much.
Olympia was the clear winner in my eyes.
Oh, clear winner for sure.
Like Sharon looked frantic during this. I mean, you could tell she was nervous. She didn't want to go home, and Salty had came back, so this would mean that she's technically the first out. So I understand like being nervous and stuff.
Right, yeah.
But I mean, Olympia. Olympia doing too many tricks, she whooped her ass.
Yeah, I mean, Olympia definitely clearly won this. It just was not. This is one of my favorite songs off Fusion. I wanted this.
You would have done it worse.
I wanted this.
We should battle. We should battle this song. We should have the audience.
No, bitch, I won. Shut up.
Let's see if you win something else. I won several things more than you, bitch.
But yeah, so after the judges convene, the now pork chop of Charm School Season 2 is Sharonda List. She loves to claim up and down she is not the pork chop, but season 14 of Drag Race, Orion's Story is not the pork chop. Junjo and Belaya is the pork chop.
Yeah.
So, Sharon, you are the pork chop of the season. Turn that shit. So I think based on the lip sync and everything this episode, I think it was deserved.
Yeah, I mean, I think the like just guttural reaction it gave some people. I don't know. I felt bad for her because she probably didn't know any better.
Here's the thing: like she's very young. She's 19. She's like, I understand. Like there's still a lot of room to grow.
Time.
It was definitely her time to go, and so
yeah.
And so there was a lot of drama. I remember like after this going home, like I was crying, not because I won, but because like so many people were upset. Like Diana was upset. I remember Lucy was upset because she was like, I've been saved 3 weeks in a row, bitch. Like I remember
Olympia was upset.
Olympia's like, yeah, like everybody around Olympia was upset. Sharon was upset. Like it kind of like I was walking out and I felt like everybody had a bad night.
The elimination post.
What elimination post?
Sharon's elimination post.
Did she make an elimination post? What are you?
No, maybe she didn't. I'm talking about the acting post, the acting challenge post, maybe.
What for
there
the
was
Mean
like
Girls?
A paragraph, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, she didn't make a post for that denim outfit. Either way, so there was a lot of drama behind the scenes, including some stuff with like me and Sharon that I'm not gonna go into, just because it's excessive.
Not animosity, but the tensions were getting high. People were
craving for like positive stuff to happen.
And then when you're just safe, you don't really get critiques. And then Lucy was kind of just like read the dog shit out of,
and then deemed just safe. Yeah, for the third week in a row now.
Yeah.
So people were very upset with how this was going for them, and I think that's why, because I had such a good week and I wanted to feel good about it, but then all the other stuff happened, including some even more additional drama with like Sharon and Bev that was like volatile. Like I think I was just so emotionally drained from this episode. Like,
this bitch was like getting in her car crying, and I went home and I was just like, "Hey, top again, princess. I'm the diva. I'm that girl, princess."
I think I just took a lot of it, to heart. But I think after this week, it got a lot better. Except for the Glamour week.
I think this is also where, I mean, before my like winning streak, this was like we were all like, "Fuck, Berto is."
This was like at this point we were like Berto and Tana are gonna fucking sweep the competition, and with a side helping of Jackie and
Berto
Jen.
was my number one competitor at that time. I was like, he is eating these challenges up. Yeah, because he was making me nervous.
Because at this point it was win, high, win. Yeah. And then next week he's high too. So yeah.
Right.
So speaking of next week, we are going to end the podcast, but next week we are going to get into the throwback lip sync challenge. Oh, yeah. So we want to thank you guys for listening. we want to thank you guys for listening. Tune in next week when we'll be posting.
Tuna in next week.
Tuba in next week.
Toga. Pupa.
Bye.